I will now call to order the special meeting of the City of West Palm Beach CRA, and the time is 4:04 p.m. on Monday, January the 24th. Mr. Rugg, are there any additions, deletions, reorganization of the agenda?
No, Mayor.
All right. We will begin then with the first resolution. Resolution number 22-10, approving leases for 608 23rd Street and 610 23rd Street, otherwise known as Lot 23. You want to tee this up, Chris?
Yes. Thank you, Mayor. Commissioners, Chris Rugg, Executive Director of the CRA. Today we are bringing forward to you 5 lease agreements for what was formerly known as Lot 23. These are 2 buildings that the CRA owns on 23rd Street, adjacent to Blum Park in the Northwood Pleasant City Broadway CRA. And these buildings were formerly Lot 23, which is where we had an artist in residence program. That program has concluded. And per the direction of this board and also the recommendation of the CRA Advisory Board was to include those into our affordable housing inventory to be made available for folks below area median income. As part of that program, we are fulfilling that direction. However, one of the structures, each structure has about 4 units. One of the structures does require some exterior maintenance, and we were planning on leaving that vacant for a period of time. However, one of our cultural facilities and cultural providers, DramaWorks, has reached out to this agency and was looking for temporary housing. And as a result, we determined that during that construction where they would normally be left vacant, we can help one of our cultural facilities, and Sue Ellen from DramaWorks is here with us today and is prepared to say a few words, that we could provide temporary housing while we do the renovations, and then at the conclusion of those renovations and the temporary time, that they would then go into our affordable housing inventory like originally planned. So Rob Traeger, our real estate manager, is here to provide a presentation on the terms and details of these leases, and we're happy to answer any questions at the conclusion.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Mayor and Commissioners. I am Rob Traeger, the real estate manager for the Community Redevelopment Agency. So Lot 23 is located just south of Northwood Road in the Pleasant City CRA district. There's 2 buildings. There are 4 units each building, 850 square feet each unit, 2-bedroom, 1-bath units. And here's just a basic project timeline. So we began our marketing efforts on November 8th, 2021. We sent 5,567 marketing flyers to addresses in the north end of the district. I received 21 applications. 14 were complete. Complete applications are a fully filled out application along with attachments that I'll go through later in this presentation. Applicants are chosen on a first come, first qualified basis. And the 4 tenants that were chosen based on the first come, first qualified basis were Stephanie Davis, who submitted an application on November 16th, Lynn Morris, November 16th as well, Norma Jean Register McDermott, November 18th, and Nina Palucci, November 22nd. And we're here today for approval of these leases. Some of the project goals, providing affordable housing in a CRA district, the Pleasant City district, and we're helping existing local business in DramaWorks. And Sue Ellen's here from DramaWorks, and she'll have a few words when I'm finished with this presentation. The lease terms for 610 23rd Street. So that's the building that the work's been completed by the CRA. We have 4 12-month leases. They're at $850 a month. And then 608 23rd Street, that's the building that needs some minor work still. They're 850 square feet each as well. DramaWorks, reached out to the CRA, as Chris mentioned, and wanted to house some of their performers, some of their employees. And while we're doing repairs, we figured, the timing worked out perfectly where we can lease the building, the units to them And while under construction, I can go back in May 2022 and lease out to the tenants that were in that first come, first qualified list that I have already. So we're receiving revenue while we're doing the work on the building, and we're helping an existing local business as well. 3 are 3-month leases, and 1 is a 2-month lease in that building. So here's the parameters we use. It's kind of hard to see based for the rent. So it's based on the Florida Housing Finance Corporation multifamily rental program. And as you can see on the bottom, sector here, all the first qualified applicants were single users. So just one person in the household. And then the bedrooms on the right are 2 bedrooms. So all the applicants fell within this $30,000 to $36,000 income range. So based on that, the maximum that we were allowed to charge for a 2-bedroom was $963 a month, and we made an internal decision to charge $850 a month. So they're below, about $300 below market value, and below the maximum we're allowed to charge based on this formula. Some of the application requirements. Sorry, it's not bigger for you guys. Let me see. Sorry. Anyway, so the proof of income was one of the things that we required. 4 recent pay stubs, social security cards, photo ID, and proof of citizenship. So applicants had to fill out a complete application along with these 4 attachments to be considered qualified for the apartments. So now I want to bring up Sue Ellen from Palm Beach Drama Works, and she has a few words to speak to you guys about. Thank you.
Before she comes up, does anyone have any questions for staff?
I have a quick one.
Commissioner Peduzzi, President Peduzzi.
Thank you. I'm just curious, how much interest did we have in these apartments? How many applications did we receive in total?
I got 78 calls, and then 21 applications, 14 were qualified.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Any other questions for staff? Okay, Sue Ellen. Welcome.
Hi, Sue Ellen Barrell, Managing Director of Palm Beach Drama Works, and just want to thank you all for even considering this, helping us out, and I hope we're helping you out a little bit too. As you may or may not know, our theater has been shuttered since February of 2020, so it's almost 2 full years. And we do bring in artists from all over the country. We're a high-quality professional theater with union actors, and we have to house those people every time they come in. So normally we have annual leases on 2-bedroom apartments, and wherever we can afford them throughout the city. But once COVID hit and we had to shutter the theater, we also got out of those leases. And I found myself in the position once the theater reopened last December, oh my goodness, I have a few people coming in for the next few months. Where am I going to put them? Because I only need it for 3 months. And I reached out to my good friend Chris, who had this wonderful plan, as long as we didn't mind the extra construction outside, which we don't mind, and we're very grateful for allowing us this opportunity to get our artists in there and continue to open the theater as we planned.
Good, sounds like a win-win. Any questions? Commissioner Schoaf.
Thank you, and thank you, Sue Ellen, for being here. My questions are more towards Mr. Rugg and the CRA and not necessarily towards DramaWorks. I just wanted to make a level set that the plan that we had, so kind of the way we've come about here is that we had the Lot 23 Artist in Residence program, and that has sunset. We are still pursuing that plan of affordable housing that was approved by this board and approved by the CRA Advisory Board, correct?
That is correct.
Okay, so this is a 3-month only deal, only 3 months.
That is correct. In the leases, the final date is, I believe, April 24th. It's late April, and that is the conclusion of the leases. And then the game plan is to bring the new leases back to this board for the affordable units at the May CRA meeting.
And so essentially, that was the schedule we were going to follow, absent this opportunity knocking on our door. We were going to go from January till April collecting no revenue because apartments would be under construction. This opportunity allows us to give discounted rent for the inconvenience of construction, but still collect revenue and have tenants there still fulfilling that original plan. This just supplements in the interim.
That is correct.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions? Thank you, Sue Ellen. Any other questions? All right. Anything else, Mr. Rube?
No, Mayor.
Okay. If there are no further questions, I'll entertain a motion.
Mayor, I move to approve resolution number 22-10.
It's been moved. Is there a second?
Second.
Been moved and seconded. Discussion. Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, like sign. Hearing no opposition, motion carries unanimously. Thank you. And that is it. So this meeting is adjourned, and we will reconvene as the City Commission at 5 p.m., right? Did I miss something?